Hi everyone, welcome back to the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. I'm Go Local News Editor Kate Nagel. We'd like to thank Go Local CEO Josh Fenton for filling in at the start of the 4 o'clock hour with Christopher Malia, candidate for state rep. But now I'd like to welcome my next guest here, Bronwyn Dannenfelser with WaterFire. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, Kate. Thank you.
I appreciate your coming in because WaterFire's had a great year so far, but plenty more to come. Gloria Gemma this weekend.
This is so big, and it's probably one of the best fires. I mean, I remember when I started at WaterFire in 2005, this was like this big thing that started happening, and to see how it's grown and all of the great energy and the people and the education and what comes out of this, it's amazing. So yeah, this weekend's huge.
Big, I mean, is this one of the biggest crowd number of WaterFires that you have?
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay.
And the reason it always is because there is so much education and love and understanding. And, you know, I think that's probably the biggest thing that we can see is that, yeah, we're all coming out to support one another. And breast cancer awareness, which is one of the things that if we go back, right, remember, Kate, do you remember maybe 15 years ago talking about breast cancer?
Not to the extent that the conversation has grown so much and awareness and the support. I mean, it's an amazing place to be in and having WaterFire support.
It's the resources and putting that conversation on the table, which is so many conversations right now in this time in our climate need to be put on the table, and a lot of them are about wellness and how are we going to take care of ourselves. So the Gloria Gemma Breast Cancer Resource Foundation, and when we combine that with WaterFire and the love, it's everything.
It's
right?
a great event, and you know it goes even beyond the basin and beyond the WaterFire because there's the events up at the State House, and it's so much going on in Providence. If you're coming down, you know, be aware that there's going to be a lot of folks. And what do you say to folks? And they're like, well, what's the best way to do WaterFire? Is there a best way to do WaterFire?
No, the way you do WaterFire, everyone who asks that question, I'm going to speak directly to the camera. The reason that WaterFire exists and what we do is because WaterFire is everyone's personal experience. People can come down, they can sit in the star field and they can reflect. They can go listen to music. They can contemplate by the water side. They can celebrate by the water. We've had marriages and like a lot of proposals. So WaterFire is what you make of it. I don't want to tell anybody how to experience WaterFire, and I wouldn't want somebody to tell me how to experience WaterFire, would you?
Probably not. For all the multiple times that I've been, it's always a different experience each time, a wonderful experience each time. And that's the crowds. That's the energy that it brings. So when you go, you know you're getting a lot of people and you're getting a crowd. So
well, that's it, and that's what people have to remind themselves of, is that it's the energy that people bring to an event that makes the event. So it's like if I were just talking to a mannequin, not Kate Nagel, but if I was talking to a mannequin, it'd be totally different. But I'm talking to you, and you have such great energy, and I love you. So, you know, those are the things that make us interconnect with each other. And that's when you put a bunch of people together from all different scenarios, all different backgrounds, and you see that, that's good.
Just the interaction. And again, it's because it, you know, starts when it's lit and then it goes till when they are put out. It's just, there's no start time. There's no finish line. There's no race. There's no, you know, the performance time or place you have to be. It's that fluid, you know, make of it as you will.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing that we can have in life, right? It's our choice to see what we want to see, be where we want to be, experience things. And in a world where we're always, you know, technologically sound.
Put the phone down.
Yeah, we get to experience each other and
Take a pic or two, but once you do, live in the moment. And plenty more to be had, actually, for WaterFire through the season. You've got a fundraiser coming up, and then before...
the fireball.
The fireball.
The fireball. So yeah, for anybody who doesn't know the fireball, we've been doing this for a few years. It's awesome. So Eugene Lee, right, who is he's the best designer, set designer in the world. He's been with Saturday Night Live since its inception. He designed the set for Wicked. He and Barnaby Evans, the creator of WaterFire, get together, right?
So you know this is going to be an amazing experience, a visual happening.
It's everything. There are going to be aerialists coming down from the ceilings in the WaterFire building. Yeah, and those two, when they get together, it's almost like It's like the Big Bang Theory, which I just did, but yeah, it's like two quarks colliding and everything is bigger. And so that's October 18th. And if people can come, it is the most fun party, and they have got more surprises. And every time I turn around at the office, they're like, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. And I'm like, are you kidding
What's
me?
it going to be today? What's going to be tomorrow? But, you know, WaterFire does depend on support to make these operations and the beautiful events that you see that take so much work behind the scenes to go on really counts on the support from the community.
We do. And, you know, it's funny because as we look forward, you know, we were talking about there's a couple of fires that are happening moving forward. One of them is our Salute to Veterans, which we started, this is going to be the 6th year. But I started this with 4 other ladies sitting around a table, Barbara Haynes, Lori Needham, and Joan Cody, and we said we need to salute our veterans. And we got together, and then the committee just became bigger. It was General Centracchio, it was Lori Ludovici, it was everyone came together to support putting on a celebration for our veterans. Rather than, you know, there's always Memorial Day and there's these things, but we wanted to thank people. And what's happened, you know, is it's been great and it's been big and everybody loves it. And we are looking for more people to contribute and to help with that. And, you know, sometimes it feels weird, right, to say we need help. We need help to put this on so we can make sure it keeps on going, and I'm going to say that. There are so many ways to be part of this fire, to show that you know, you support veterans, to help us do this every year. If people out there, Kate, could understand that, you know, it's not just, it doesn't just happen.
No,
WaterFire looks like it does, right? It's like a Midsummer Night's Dream. Like, yeah, we
a lot
appear.
of work behind the scenes, we certainly know. And again, this a celebration for veterans. We'll put your contact info, we'll put WaterFire's as well. Again, coming here to let viewers know if there's folks out there, individuals, companies that truly believe in the mission of being able to celebrate our veterans here, and it's such a unique and a welcoming and warm, because it's a fire in November, and you know, means so much to veterans to come out and take part.
We celebrate the people that give us the freedom to speak like we speak and be here and walk around, and I am very grateful for that.
So if you're thinking of ways to support veterans in the community, again, we're going to have contact info for Bronwyn. So you've got Gloria Gemma this weekend, you've got the Fireball coming up, you've got the Salute to Veterans. Anything else you want folks to know while we have you here in studio?
Well, I think that everybody just needs to remember sometimes that it takes a community to do everything that we're doing, right? Whether it's WaterFire, whether it's supporting our other nonprofit organizations, we need to be mindful and not forget why we have the things that we have. And I think sometimes we take things for granted, and I think that when we don't have WaterFire, or when we don't appreciate the fact that we live in this beautiful city and state that has got the best food, right? Best food.
I'm biased. Yes, we do.
Insane architecture and incredible arts. We need to nurture that and take care of that, because if you don't,
You'll know it when it's gone. So you certainly know WaterFire and what's taking place, but wanted to give you an update as to what's taking place this fall coming up between Gloria Gemma, the fundraiser, and Salute to Veterans. So Bronwyn Dannenfelser, I really appreciate your taking the time to come in today. I know it took a big effort for you to come out, so thank you so much. And thank you for tuning in for Politics and News. 3 o'clock was Laura Afonso with food. Be sure to check it out on Go Local's Facebook page if you missed the show. And of course, we'll be back here in studio tomorrow in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center with Chelsea Gay and more. But of course, overnight, stay tuned to GoLocalProv.com and find us on Facebook, but we'll see you back